We're going to be having the last panel session for today. I know it's been a long day, and thank you so much for your patience. Thank you so much for staying till this particular moment. We're almost done with the event. So for now, we're going to be having the last panel session. And the last panel session is themed Unlocking the Data Economy of Urban Living. We're talking data. Obviously, data is the new oil. So, ladies and gentlemen, to moderate this panel, I'm going to be calling on stage Dr. Roland Igbinoba. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together as we welcome Dr. Roland Igbinoba to moderate this panel, themed Unlocking the Data Economy of Urban Living. Thank you very much. Is our panelists, you can please step out for the interview session. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Dr. Igbinoba. Please put your hands together for him as he comes up stage. Thank you so much, Dr. Roland Igbinoba. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, so to join me on this panel. So I'll just call on Tunde Balogun, CEO, Small. Please, a round of applause as Tunde comes up. So I also have Miss Anna Busowan, CEO and founder for REMA. Please, a round of applause, please. Also, I have Mohamed Fatal, CEO for Sky Suites. Please, a round of applause for Mohamed. Okay, it's online, so I hope the technical guys can help us get Mohamed on. And then I have Sheung, CFO, the Chief Financial Officer at Number. I can't see this last name. Oshukeye, I think. Please, a round of applause for Sheung, CFO at Number, please. And then we have Owoye Joseph from MTN, Senior Manager at MTN. Please, a round of applause. Thank you very much.
Hello, sir. Please, can you say something? Want to check the audio?
Yes, hello.
Can
you hear me, please?
It's supposed to be 40 minutes, but we're going to try and do this in 20 minutes. Just because of time.
Okay.
So we're looking at
Let's check it.
right
Come again,
from,
Yeah, hello, Tammy.
okay,
Yeah, you can hear me fine?
Yeah, you please come again, sir.
you know, all
Yeah,
of
yeah.
that
Now is good.
So as a result of that, you have family, you have household, you have people,
Yeah, Tammy, but I can't hear them.
all of the areas where we operate. Now the question is at the back end of whatever.
Okay, just continue like an intro while we keep testing the audio till we are fine. Just keep talking, just give an intro or something, just keep saying something till we are fine with the audio.
The app, for lack of a better word.
Okay. Are they hearing me on stage right now or intro to you?
Okay, we are fine now.
Hello?
We're fine? Okay. I should give an intro?
You can start now.
Sorry, is that Mohammed, right? Can you hear us?
Yes, please. I can hear you. It's a bit low voice, but we'll try my best. All right. Everyone can hear me, right?
Yes, we can hear you, Mohammed.
Wonderful. Wonderful. Okay. Thank you. It's a pleasure to have all of you. And I wish I could be there in person, definitely. I'm Mohammed Fatal. I'm the CEO of Sky Suites. We manage over 100 properties on Airbnb in Ghana and Dubai at the moment. And it's a pleasure to be here and share any insights that we have with everyone. Thank you.
I'll jump quickly into the conversations that we had for today. So, and I'll start with you, Tunde. Okay, so your friend has basically helped charging rent and tenants, right? So my question to you would be, how would you see tenant behavior across several transactions that you guys have done? And how do you think it helps in terms of affecting their cost of living? Okay, so the behavior of tenants generally, just looking at how they operate and how they behave.
Thank you, Doctor. It's a pleasure to be here today. My name is Tunde Balogun. I'm the co-founder and CEO at Small Small. Small Small is a technology-based marketplace that is helping Nigerians meet their housing and household needs. We've been in business 7 years now. It's been a lot of learning for us. We are one of the pioneers in the monthly rental space, as back as 2017, and one of the few ones that are still standing today against all odds. So the rental bit, even though we've evolved beyond rental, we are in sales now, and we also e-commerce, allowing people to buy their household needs and pay for it in installments, just as they will rent and buy houses and pay for it in installments, right? So gadgets, electronics, just things that you need in your home. So we have the marketplace now, which is a small marketplace that caters to that, from housing to household, right? But going back to the genesis, which is the rental bits, the rental markets or the housing is a basic human need. I think everyone here would agree. We all know that. And the rental market is usually the first ladder, the first step in the housing market for anyone. Even if you stay in your parents' house till it's going to get to a stage where you need to get your own home, and it's not everyone that gets the luxury of moving from maybe their parents' house to their own homes that they bought, right? With the exception of few people, I think majority, the masses, will at some point go into the rental market, right, to rent homes. But when you see the challenges, prevailing challenges in the rental market, as it has to do with even our own space in Nigeria, where when you're trying to rent here, you have to pay 1-2 years up front. You have to pay agency fee, legal fee, and these fees are not, they've been so commoditized now that sometimes agents don't even use percentage anymore. They just slap. You are trying to rent a property of 500,000. They are telling you what's it called? The agency fee is also 500,000, not even 5% or 10%. And that is happening a lot these days, because that 5% that they used to collect before is nothing anymore. It's nothing anymore. It comes like maybe 20,000 or 30,000, which they could have before. It will amount to something. But now it doesn't amount to anything. So, and they don't want to do that amount of work, taking you to inspect different properties and collect 30,000 naira. So they will just a flat fee, 500,000, 200,000. By the time you have all of those fees together, you'll be like, am I still renting, or I want to be the owner of this house? Or am I buying this house? Those are some of the challenges that rental, people looking to rent, they go through. So one of the things we've done with our platform from the onset is we don't charge any of these fees. We don't charge agency fee. We don't charge legal fee. And we try to, even with the rent, today you go and check our platform, a property that you're paying for monthly, and you compare it, maybe a similar property in that location that you're paying for 1 year upfront. You almost see that the rental price is almost the same, or still maybe slightly higher because of the premium we need to give to the landlord. But the value where you don't have to pay agency fee, you don't have to pay legal fee and these other fees, and we don't even collect money for you to inspect properties. Those are things, because we came into this space really wanting to solve problem. And that is what has helped us to stay the course against all us, like I said, right? Someone was making a joke recently that, no, there was an article, not a joke, that says that a lot of prop tech company that came into the space, they are not in business anymore. And that's true. Some really well, founders that meant well, that really wanted to solve problems, right? But when you look at what it takes to survive in a very traditional space, like Nigerian real estate markets, from rental to ownership and all of that, you realize that you are really fighting demons, literally. But we have stayed the course. We were very definitive in what we wanted to achieve, and that has helped us, and evolving also has helped us stay in business. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Tunde. I'll quickly move because of time. I'll move to you, Bisa. Okay, you manage a lot of talent, right? Community mobility flows. You are engaging, support services across the community. So I just want you to jump in real quick. Remember, we're talking about unlocking data economy, right?
Yeah.
So security. Now, in doing that, in managing people, you need to then carefully align security, privacy, and convenience.
Yeah.
Right? How are you able to do that and still ensure that your users are happy?
Thank you very much. So what we do at REMA, one of the most important part of our process has been how do we store the data of skilled workers across Africa, just the same way LinkedIn is like, so we are the LinkedIn for skilled workers. And one of the things you notice is some skilled workers will commit a crime in VGC and run to Bagada to go and work. And, there is no data point there's nothing to hold them accountable. So that's why our platform has been there. And using something as simple as your unique identification number, like your NIN, we lock you into our platform. And even before coming here, I was in police station. It's part of my day-to-day. Me and the police were like this. Because a lot of skilled workers, you hear stories. So one of the things that data does for us is once a skilled worker commits a crime, before that data is stored nowhere. It's just on platform. Now, wow, this thing happened now, wow. That's the end. But with our platform, you can report them and we would store that data. So when he goes to work for you, it will show blacklisted. No, when he works for you, it will now show that the driver you want to employ has stolen someone's car before. So we're using data to create far more security where employers and even estates are more secure. They know who's coming in and know your history and know if you have gone through rehab, because a lot of skilled workers need rehab. Yes.
Thank you very much. That's very, very interesting. I'll quickly come to you, Sheung. So we're looking at unlocking, using data, has all the data that we have, helping urban economy. I mean, you run a fintech, business. How is data at the back end enabling you to sort of provide funding, whether it is lifestyle, whether it is business, for these people?
Thank you very much, Doctor. All right. So for us in Number, just like you mentioned, we are a fintech, right? And for us, it's more than a business. It's more than just a payment processing, right? For us, it's about everything that happens, all the transactions that goes through our system at the point when you are making payments, whether you are paying for your electricity, whatsoever collections that we are getting, right? We are able to see the consistency, we are able to see the trend, we are able to see your expenses, your income, and based on all those information, we are then able to make a data-driven insights from me to say, hey, for this particular person, we could actually offer you up to X amount in loan, right? We can offer you up to X amount, right, for you to be able to power whatsoever you want to do, whether it's for an estate that wants to do asset financing, you want to buy let's say a big generator, or you want to do the lighting for the whole estate and the likes, even for individuals, right? The individuals in the community who are using number actively. We are able to see your transactions. We are able to see what you are doing. And based on that, right, we are able to give you a very, very easy and affordable financing options that will help you as an individual, help you as a community, and even for business owners, right? So that's the way we typically make use of data today in number.
So it means that I don't have to get collateral or bring my mom to come and collect money from number. Interesting.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's actually the truth.
right.
For number, right, we don't ask for collateral. It's only
Okay.
when you're asking for maybe like above 100 million naira thereabout.
Okay.
That's when we start asking for collateral.
Okay.
But based on the collections and everything, we are able to make an
No,
informed
that's fine.
decision.
Don't worry, Sheon. I'll follow you after the meeting and try that out. All right, Joseph. So how is MTN engendering all of this unlocking of data? Are there packages? Are there some advanced infrastructure? Because the truth is, the challenge is, I mean, throughout today, we've tried to connect with a few of the speakers online. You can see that there's some level of, even though we are succeeding, right? But how is your firm helping in engendering all of that data economy?
Okay, so the thing about it is that MTN, or maybe internet service providers generally, power the life of people. So from entertainment, you talk about fintech now, into everything that we do, you'll see that it's powered by internet connectivity, as it were. And you're also saying it today that in terms of these events, that you're also trying to look at powering it with internet. So that's what summarizes in terms of what MTN does. However, are there challenges? Yes, there are. Are we at the El Dorado stage? No, we are not. And that's the reason why at MTN, what we do is that we collaborate with all stakeholders, players within the ecosystem across, to be able to see that how do we co-create, how do we collaborate to make the delivery of this easier. And you also see some level of so much of investments, multi-dollar investments in infrastructure. We understand that our environment here, when it comes to infrastructure, is also a challenge. You have so many things to deal with. You have the regulators to deal with. You have the individuals to deal with. You have the mindset of the people also to deal with. So many things to deal with. But you see, like you also acknowledge that there have been improvements over time. 10 years ago, in terms of internet, it's not the same experience now. I think I was joking with some people recently, and I said that kids that are born this digital native era, you see that they will begin to wonder, how did we, or how have we been surviving without internet? And that's also to tell you that there have also been a total shift in terms of the experience that we have. And like I said, years ago, the experiences as regards connectivity is not the same now. We are seeing bigger, better, bolder investments in the internet. And I think every one of us, all stakeholders, both individual, corporates, all segments, we are better off for it.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. As we plan to wrap up because of time, Mohammed, I just want to ask, right? How can data, and looking at your region, how can data lower the operating costs, okay, and improve investors' confidence?
Sorry, the voice cut, but I think you were mentioning investor confidence. So with short-term rentals, the good thing is we have so much data about where the guest is booking, how much is he paying. Usually guests might, for example, if they book in one, I don't know the area as much in Nigeria, but we know, okay, so many guests are booking in this area, this is the average rent they're paying. And having that data be available, transparent, can increase investor confidence. They know that if I invest in this building, this is the amount I can be able to retrieve. Please, I just need to make sure, can you guys hear me? Hello? Hello?
Go ahead. We can hear you. We can hear you.
Oh,
Go
you can
ahead.
hear me. Okay. Sorry, yeah, it was cutting. So the data we have is we have what are the types of guest booking. These guests, what are their nationalities? Is he coming from Nigeria, Ghana, America? We need to be able to have this data so that we can identify which types of people are booking these short-term rentals. Where are these people booking? Are they booking studios, 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom, 3 bedroom? Which areas are they focused on? So in the short-term rental industry, we have a lot of rich data that can benefit the people who are developers interested in building more units so that they know how to sell their product. And it can even bring foreign investors so that there's enough transparency on that. And regarding bringing down the maintenance cost, I think with the data, if we're able to monitor their energy consumption, the Wi-Fi data usage they're doing, and do it across multiple data points, it can help identify where there's possible leakages. And back to also the data on the pricing. Once we have the data on the pricing and the algorithms and how things are going, it can help also know if people are overpricing their units or underpricing. So I feel collaborating with the short-term rental industry, developers, the counties, or the governments, we can really bridge that gap together and find similar solutions. And one last point I think would be security. As a short-term rental operator, we always need to know, as one of the colleagues was mentioning, same way we're skilled workers, you don't want to hire someone who's blacklisted somewhere and then come. We also don't want someone who is known as a security threat to access these units. So we should find a system where these people coming in, we're able to have their data, share it with the relevant authorities, so that as a property owner, we don't want to host these people, and we don't want to host people who also endanger other residents. So there's many opportunities that can be opened up, tracking this data, collecting it all together. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you very much, Mohammed. Thank you so much. I'm afraid we can't
Thank you very much.
with the presentation, but in just wrapping up, right? And I would just say this is a yes or a no question, right? So, and I'll start from you. Just a yes or a no question. So, would you say payment data is the new collateral? You know, yes or no? Payment data, yeah. Having payment data would be the new collateral, yes or no?
Yes.
New payment collateral, right? Okay, what about you, Miss On? Payment data, new collateral?
Yes.
No, I won't even ask you. So
Oh,
today,
definitely,
right?
yes.
Yes, right? So we all agree that, you know, the data we have at the back of payments will be the new collateral to be able to assess opportunities. On that note, please, a round of applause for my panelists. Please, a round of applause. Please, you guys are not clapping. We finished right on time. Yeah, that's great.
All right, once again, please put your hands together for all the members of this panel session.